They are planning digital blue laws. Soon, they are going to restrict your access to the internet on Sundays. Let me say that again. Soon, they are going to restrict your access to the internet on Sundays.
So the Institute for Family Studies is a far-right, pro-natalist, basically Christian fundamentalist think tank. They put out this announcement, and as Megan O'Rourke, who is a great reporter at Reason, noted, in their latest efforts to increase the fertility rate, the pro-natalist right now people want to restrict access to the internet on Sundays using digital blue laws. So blue laws are laws that are very popular with the Christian right, and they were originally designed to enforce Christian observance. So there are Sunday laws, basically, where you guys might know that, like, you can't buy alcohol in certain areas on Sundays. You can't do all these activities. You can't shop. A bunch of stores are closed, and the whole idea is that all of these things are closed on Sundays, or you can't do these activities on Sundays because you're supposed to be at church. You're supposed to be at church. You're supposed to be observing the Christian faith. And in the Christian faith, Sundays are for church and for prayer and all this stuff. And so that's why we need the government, which, by the way, America is supposed to be founded on the separation of church and state, and it's clearly not. But anyway, the idea was for these laws to enforce Christian observance of the Christian faith, and because you don't have access to these things on Sundays. So now the Institute of Family Studies is taking that further, where they basically want to block the internet on Sundays. So in their report, they say policymakers should also at least consider more creative options. Reinstituting blue laws requiring business closure on Sundays might help create more in-person community. And what about digital blue laws, which impede access to non-essential digital services? Who decides what's essential? The Christian nationalists, apparently, on certain days or at certain hours. Could such laws be implemented? One possible vehicle might be to charge excise taxes on data usage on Sundays, or excise taxes on digital advertising expenditures on Sundays, essentially encouraging platforms to nudge users offline at those times. This is insane.
So the video I just shared with you came from Taylor Lorenz, an American journalist and author. She is not even a Seventh-day Adventist, but she is following closely what the Institute for Family Studies doing. What they are doing secretly to bring back Sunday blue laws. The video I showed you was just 2 minutes video, but the entire video was not 2 minutes. So if you would like to watch the full video of Taylor Lorenz explaining what they are doing to bring digital blue laws, then I would like you to just search this name on YouTube. Search Internet Closed on Sundays, Taylor Lorenz. Internet Closed on Sundays, Taylor Lorenz. And you're going to find the video, or I'll place a link in the description for you. Okay, if I forget and do not place it, please remind me in the comment section that, hey, Lawrence, you have not placed the link, so that I come and place it. Okay, so I will do that for you. Now, there is another thing going viral on the internet apart from the digital blue laws that are being discussed, secretly. There is another thing that is also going viral, and that is the new book of Vice President J.D. Vance. Have you seen that book? Yes, the new book of Vice President J.D. Vance, and the book is reported to have some discussions on Sunday laws, blue laws. Yes, discussions on blue laws. So I'm just going to share with you some statements from the book, statements that talk or discuss blue laws and Sunday laws ahead. So please pay close attention to this part of the video, because that is what is circulating right now on Facebook and also on other social media platforms. All right, so let's listen.
One of the benefits of labor unions is that they protect workers from this kind of tyranny of consumption. And while some of our critics on the left attack the administration for being insufficiently pro-labor, the most strident critics of our policy come from the right, where Republicans criticize us for being too accommodating to the labor lobby. I've supported blue laws, state laws that shut down businesses on certain days like Thanksgiving, because these days are sacred and everyone ought to be able to participate in them equally. But we've got a long way to go. This idea that we all exist within particular spheres of family, community, and on, building up to a nation, is called subsidiarity. And it recognizes that each sphere of life depends on the others. It is very hard to be a good family man unless you have a decent wage and have support from friends, community, and church. And it's tough for those institutions to thrive without a functional political system. Churches will struggle to attract working-class people if those people are forced to work on Sundays. Pope Leo XIII's theory of human nature strikes a balance so perfect it seems divinely inspired. It rejects the libertarian view of culture that brackets personal responsibility from the political choices that influence how people make decisions. It rejects the liberal view that encourages superficial achievement and meritocratic rise, favoring a more measured emphasis on duty and family. It felt more right than any theory of human nature I had ever read. I wasn't very good at praying, and I lacked an emotional connection to the faith, but these arguments engaged me at an intellectual level more. The Pope also lays out a vision of society where the state protects the vulnerable, guarantees a just wage for laborers, and ensures that working people have sufficient rest from labor, not for vicious indulgence, but so they can focus on higher matters such as their religious and familial obligations.
So friends, considering the video by Taylor Lawrence and also the statements found in the new book of J.D. Vance, I believe that what the church has preached, I mean the SDA church, what the SDA church has preached over the years about Sunday laws is gradually coming into fulfillment. Yes, gradually, things are being fulfilled. I can see the signs. I can see the signs of the Sunday laws. Are you able to see the signs too? You can share your thoughts in the comments. Friends, thank you for watching this important information. There are some more stories coming up, so don't go anywhere. Stay right here. God bless.